If you were to ask a random stranger what they thought their daily consumption of water or electricity was, chances are they wouldn't provide an accurate answer. There is an apparent disconnect between how people perceive their own impact and how much of an impact they actually cause due to their consumption. Without raising the awareness of the general public, it's hard to improve our overall sustainability through methods of reduction. With this in mind, we here at Calainable Solutions hope to create a lasting impression on people to bring about a positive change in their lives through incentivized education. First, we must address the root of the issue, the general public's current understanding of the problems at hand. Our focus will be on water usage and electricity within an easily controlled environment, which in this scenario will be a residence hall on a college campus. At the start of an academic semester, hall directors and their RAs would host a meeting with the residents in order to gauge their educational levels and understanding of their environmental impact due to day-to-day actions. Surveys would be handed out to all residents with some basic questions, such as the one asked to the stranger at the start of this presentation. RAs would then collect the surveys on a by-floor basis so as to best evaluate the general understanding of their own residents.
After completion, the surveys would be collected and then processed by Calainable employees. We assume that most students would be wildly misinformed about their own usage, and we will use this huge disparity between their answers and the truth to open their eyes. In a follow-up meeting scheduled sometime after the initial one, the RAs would share the results of our survey with their floor's residents. At this point, a speaker from within our organization would be present to explain the significance of the results and to highlight the potential benefit of more mindful usage of our daily resources. Educational material would be provided in hopes that the residents would continue their own education and improvement, or to be shared with their friends and families. By disseminating this knowledge to a relatively small sampling of students, the end impact could be quite a bit more significant. Talk about efficiency.
What if education is simply not enough? The unfortunate truth is that people are able to distance themselves from the problems through the phenomenon of diffusion of responsibility. Are any one person's changes enough to drastically alter the sustainability of modern practices? While it's true that an individual lacks the impact to fix these large issues in the world, a collective and like-minded effort towards the singular goal of reducing consumption can have a noticeable impact, if just at a small scale. To achieve our mission statement, we would implement a dorm-wide competition to reduce the energy and water consumptions on a per-floor basis. Flow meters and energy tracking systems would be installed on each floor in order to track daily or weekly usage rates, and the floors that achieved under a certain amount would be rewarded for their efforts. We hope that the residents would find it harder to avoid their responsibility if their peers have incentives to motivate others on their floor. The collective effort on each of the building's levels could have a drastic impact on the total consumption of the residence hall, which is a great step in the direction of our goal.
We are very hopeful the university would appreciate the reduction in energy and water consumption as it saves the school money in the long run.